So hi, welcome back. Yasu. I've just eaten my chili con carne, delicious, very low fat. I'm going to try and get something together that's got calorie amounts. That chili con carne had around 275 calories with brown rice, which has got loads of protein in, about 350. So you can eat a lot of it. Anyway, back to a new recipe. So I've done 2 savouries, and I know that we've all got, well, most of us have got a sweet tooth, so I'm going to do something, I'm going to do a dessert now. So my good friend Georgina Bourne has got an orchard, and every year I get a load of 4 or 5 bucketfuls of apples from her and the family in return for me to make some stuff back. Now last year I made masses of apple juice. I'm sick of apple juice now. It's delicious. And the lovely thing about George's apples are that they are perfect. So if you like a really nice sharp Bramley, normally you might want to sweeten it. I mean, it's all to taste. But I think George's apples are perfect. They don't need sweetening at all, and that they're just, from the tree. Just absolutely delicious. So thanks, Georgie, for my big batch. And what I've done is I've just parboiled them, stuck them in a bag and put them in the freezer till I need them. So I've got them out of the freezer. They're just about defrosted. They don't look as pretty as the prettiest thing that you know, but I'm going to make an apple crumble. Okay, now this is really, I know I say that all these recipes are easy, but this is so nice. Now the trouble with crumble, that historically, of course, it's made with butter, but I need to show you this. This is Flora dairy free, so it's their new plant-based, our vegan seed oil blend. There's no reason why you can't use this. Now I, obviously, you know what I'm going to say, I can't stand this flavour of margarine, and I'm not sure that, this is my favourite thing to slather on my toast. However, this has been a real eye-opener for me, especially when I come to do a cake. I've tried lots of vegan cakes before. They're, made with oil, sunflower oil instead of the dairy. I'll go into that another time, but this. So thank you, Flora. I never thought I'd hear myself say that. So yeah, apple crumble. So I've got the apple just, literally out the freezer. It's been stood in my little pot for about half an hour. If you wanted to, add a sprinkling of sugar, cinnamon, allspice, whatever really you fancy. A bit of brandy. That's your thing. Some honey if you don't want to use sugar. But in the meantime, I'm just going to make this crumble, and it's so simple. So literally with your crumble, talking about measurements, I imagine how much flour I'd use on the top. So I've got that much, like enough to cover the top, and with that I'm just going to use 1 spoon of the Flora. Let's put that away. So here's my, literally going to throw that in, and then all you do, and this is so easy, is you get a fork and you're mashing the flour. It might seem that like there's a lot of flour, but once it starts going in to the butter, and it is a crumble. Okay, I'm going to just carry on doing that down here, guys. Okay. So, this is when I should have done up. Here's one I made earlier. Okay. It's so simple and quick. It took about a minute to do. And what happens is the butter starts, butter substitute, the spread starts working its way into the flour, so you've got a crumble. Okay, and like you've just seen how I've used that much, maybe that's half a mug, let's say that, half a mug with a nice big tablespoon So the bigger, and that's for that much apple. Nice little individual portion. Okay. It's like my lipstick. Sponsored by MAC. I feel like I should have some music on in the background. Maybe when we get a bit more funds, we should have a little bit of entertainment going on in the background. Maybe my friend Sammy can come and play the guitar. I'd love that, Sammy. Sammy Sloth. Come and play the guitar while I'm doing some cooking. Amazing. And then just literally to taste, a little bit of sugar. Now I like to use an unrefined sugar. This is a fair trade sugar, but ideally, I mean, I like Demerara or a raw. Okay, so you've now got a crumble. Can't really tell as well. And then I'm just going to pour that onto my apple. Can you see what I'm doing? Just pour it onto my apple. I need a cameraman as well, a camera person, should I say. Equality and diversity. Okay. And then I'm going to just get my fork and push it in. Press it into the mixture. There's a little bit left there. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, see at that? And press it in, because that will give it a little bit of that bite to the crumble. Okay, what are we on? 6 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so that's your finished crumble. If you want to, you can just make the shape of the fork like my Auntie Susan used to. And then whack it in the oven on gas mark 180. I did it. And here's what I made earlier. So can you see? That was in for about 20 minutes. Okay. And then, I won't do it now because it takes at the time, but literally nice big spoonful. And I would have it with my little bit of cream, my Oatly cream, or vanilla custard. Now, remember what I said about this, guys? It goes quite watery when you heat it up. So use it more as like a custardy cream, if you like, and it keeps it a bit of thickness. You can have your creme fraiche. But in a later video, I'm also going to show you how to make a salted caramel sauce. And that really is my favourite. Apple crumble, salted caramel sauce, and some nice Oatly custard or cream. Another variation, quickly, as I've actually got some time, is I've used white flour today because that's all I've got in the larder. But I really like this dessert with whole grain flour and ground almonds, so like a mix of the both. And then I used to, once upon a time, have it with a nice big dollop of pistachio ice cream. So hopefully, I'm going to show you how to make it at a later date. It's a nice pistachio ice cream, non-dairy, apples, pistachios, almonds. Oh. Okay, so that's apple crumble. So 2 nice winter warmers there for you that should keep you nice and full. Again, I'll calculate all the calories, but it's really just flour, spread, and George's delicious apples. Okay, see you next time.